for more cars to bring to the channel, I thought I would bring you along to tag along, and I'll show you which cars to look into, which cars to walk or maybe even run away from on the lot here, and give you a better indication as to which cars are the best in the used car market today to look into. Let's get started. On a nice, beautiful day, carriage trade here in Pennsylvania. Very enjoyable staff, from security to those behind the desk and those out in the lot, helping to jumpstart. Very friendly, and I just thank them for being able to come here. All right, so any Jeep at all, a Compass, a Wrangler, a Cherokee, any Jeep at all, especially if it has the 3.6 liter V6, run like hell. Don't look at them, don't stop. They are garbage. Now, I need to say this as we're looking at some of the others. They are great to pick up for a dealership because people still buy them. This Lexus here, this is an ES 350. Just crazy. I'd say the second most reliable, or maybe even the third most reliable Lexus. The 350 is a great model. It does have some boo-boos here and there, so this will go for a decent price. It does have high mileage, so if it was maintained properly, we should be able to get another 75 to 150,000 miles on here absolutely easily. Now, there was a little bit of a mishap in the front bumper and it's chipped, so it would have to be replaced and repainted. Not really a big deal. Somebody tried to use wood screws to hold it up. That didn't work. So that has to be, it has to be incorporated into the bidding price, and I'm going to have to do my homework as I take a lunch break and see what that would cost. The wheels, all of them need to be refurbished. That has to come off the top as well. Now, the tires are good, and it seems like it's been maintained. The thing that really bothers me is they used that real shiny spray, and they used it heavy. It went and sprayed all over the place. It's on the trim here, it's everywhere, and I hate that garbage. So if I pick something like this up, the very first thing I would do is strip all of that out of there. They do that to mask any slight imperfections in the leather and the plastic, and it's garbage. These sedans are great. They are larger sedans, 4-door and heavy, but the 2007 GS 350 has a 3.5 liter V6 that is powerful for the weight. It's got the 2GR FSE engine, which is crazy, crazy durable. Just maintain it. I love the polished aluminum gauge cluster that they have. It does have the variable valve timing of the VVTi, and the direct fuel injection produces over 300 horsepower. Now, this one here does not run that great. It doesn't sound that great. I believe the exhaust is disconnected. It does have a check engine light, so this is not a great example of one, but if you come across one, consider it. Everything about this except for the motor is worn down, and that's what you have to look for. The running gear, I bet, would go for another 7,500,000. Another great vehicle, one of the most durable, reliable vans, is going to be your Toyota Sienna. Parked with 184,000 miles, you're going to be able to easily get 184,000 more on it. And that's, even if it's not maintained, you're going to get a lot of miles on there. Now, this does have some boo-boos here and there. The inner fender wells are loose. That means somebody tapped or curbed maybe the front bumper, and here that gives great indication that that happened. All of that has to come off the top of your bidding price. You have to look at your vehicle that you're targeting all the way around, up and down, inside and out, underneath. This has been sanded on this side. There's a goonie. So you're going to be able to get this for a great price. Over there is one that's in better shape. Let's take a look at the interior. These have really good interiors. Some are cloth, some are leather, some have wood grain. They're all different variables when it comes to interior design. This is a very, very sturdy, reliable, good-looking van for the whole family. Now, this one does have a check engine light. You need to be conscious of that and have your code reader with to find out what the problem is. I bet it's something small, nothing major. Make sure all of the doors open with all of the switches that are in and outside of the vehicle. Here's one here. I'll press all of them to make sure the doors work. And I have a video coming out showing how the doors need to be serviced to keep all of these working well and not failing, because it's expensive. Always look under the hood, pull the cap, pull the dipsticks, check all of the levels, and put time into it, do your due diligence. Toyota Highlanders, they fetch a crazy dollar. This one has tons of miles, and you're going to be able to put at least another 100,000 on it yet. Now, it does have some blemishes, and it needs to be cleaned, and there is signs of wear and tear, but it is inspected till next year, 347,000 in 2013. If it's been maintained, you're going to be able to pile on more mileage. Now, the interiors, obviously, with that mileage, somebody sliding in and out, there's going to be wear and tear. That stuff is easy to fix. If you don't feel like fixing it, throw a seat cover, throw a steering wheel cover over it, throw a cover over the center console where you rest your elbows, and drive it. This has been serviced. Here's another one, the Land Cruiser. This one is going to get big money parked here at just $186,000, being a 2006. You're going to be able to get 200, 300 more thousand on these things. This engine is, the V8 engine here is one of the most reliable engines on this parking lot, period. If you find one of these, try and get it. This one does have some minor boo-boos here and there that will bring down the price slightly, but this thing is still, even dirty, going to fetch a very, very sturdy price for it. I like the trim. It's almost like a gray-black marble look to it. Really neat. They usually have like a wood grain or like a checkered design. I like this thing. I like it a lot. We'll fire it up. We look for check engine lights, service soon lights. What do we find on this one? We're gonna have anything on here? I believe this one's really good to go. Nothing, the AC gets ice cold right away. The stereo works. You wanna make sure it goes forward and backwards. We can't take these for test drives, but it's the only way to test the transmission, really. Now there is a service engine, which means it means the oil needs to be changed, and if you look at the sticker, it is overdue by a small amount. No big deal. It wouldn't deter me at all. And these two UZFE's engines, they're bulletproof. Let's get to a vehicle to avoid. That's going to be the Audis. I do have a dedicated video. I avoid Audis, BMW, Mercedes, and Range Rovers, Land Rovers, and other stuff, but I'm going to have a dedicated video for them, which ones I recommend, which ones I don't. These have just tons of electrical gremlins, the running gear. This one's rusting out already. The interior and exterior materials are normally cheap. I don't like them, and I stay away from them. They are problematic just about every single model and year of them, especially with the electrical systems. So stay tuned to that video that's dedicated to these, because I don't forget about them. I just stay away from them. Look at this thing here. Parked at 326,000 miles. It's parked in this lot, clean, looking good. This will fetch top dollar, and you'll be able to put another 100, 150,000 or more on here, especially if well maintained. Look at this, guys. Key left on purposely. You know why? Because it probably started and sounded incredible, and some a-hole wants it and doesn't want anybody else to look at it. It happens here. Here's another one. This is an early Chevy. Their V6s and their V8s were also bulletproof, and it doesn't matter that the paint's peeling, it's beat up, inside and out, has dents. As long as this thing came in by itself, started right up, absolutely. Just under 300,000 miles, and you're going to get another 100,000 to 200,000 on here. Now it needs an oil change or a service on it, but look at that thing. It's going to go forever. Here's one to stay away from. They just parked it here, and the air suspension can't stay up for the gentleman to hop out and go and hand the keys into the office. Stay away from these. These are absolute scrap. They will fall apart on you inside, outside, mechanically, and are expensive and will drain your bank account. Let's get the one that will get another top dollar value. This is the Toyota Venza. parked at 218,000 miles on it, and you're going to be able to get 200,000 miles on it easily. This is a great example of one. They even have a bumper guard on the rear here. Excellent shape, just some very minor dings here and there. It has a shine to the paint. The wheels are in good shape. The interiors are in good shape. They have all types of interiors, from cloth to interior to wood grain trim. This trim here is like a carbon fiber, really cool looking trim. I have to get up close and show this to you. These things run forever and are a great combination and a great example of a crossover of a vehicle, a car, a minivan, an SUV, and can pile plenty of people in here. This is going to go for top dollar, probably $6,000 or higher, even with the mileage, no problem at all. This fires up. Let me see, can we find, oh, all it needs is maintenance. The maintenance is just probably slightly overdue. Right there it is flashing right there. It says change my oil. Let's look up here. Somebody is changing the oil, but they're just slightly over, or just, it's almost time. Let's just say that. The AC gets ice cold, radio works, infotainment works. We want to put it in forward reverse, which is all we can do, and put it under load. Put your foot on the brake, go on the gas pedal, make sure it doesn't slip. Can't take them for a ride on the parking lot here, but this V6 engine will run forever if you maintain it. And somebody has. Cheers. Depending on the year, the Venza will come with a 2.7 liter four-cylinder or the 3.5 liter. It's the V6 you really want, but the 2.7 liter will last forever too. The 2.7 liter will give you 182 horsepower, while the V6 is more durable. This is one to stay away from. Any Chevy, Traverse, Terrain, Blazer, Laser, Taser, any Chevy SUV with the 3.6 liter V6, stay the hell away. They are garbage. Runs horribly, cheap materials inside and out, the hard plastic in the interior. They either have the 4-cylinder or the 6, and both are garbage. Anything stamped Ecotech should make you want to turn around and sprint as far away and as fast as you can. Here's another example. This is the Blazer. No, not happening. Buick has the same running gear. The Enclave, Encore, garbage, absolute garbage. Nissan, CVT transmissions. That's going to be the Maxima, Rogue, Murano, Sentra. Turn around, sprint, lace up your running shoes and see how fast you can run away from these things. It'll be the best thing for you. Here's another example right here. What is this? The Sentra. This just has 93,000 miles on it, and somebody has it at the auction already trying to get rid of it. Oh, the Ultima, another great example. Kias and Hyundais, like these two here, are 50-50. It's like a crapshoot. It depends on which one you get. These are garbage. The 3.6 liter, just like in Chevy, their V6s are garbage as well. Here's what is this one, a Traverse? I believe this one is a Traverse. Yep, Traverse LT, garbage, 3.6 liter, belongs in the dumpster. Run fast, run far. Any old EV or hybrid where the battery is approaching 10 to 15 years old, run, because to replace them is going to be about 15 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand, or even more. The ES350 it's up there when it comes to reliability, but it's a gorgeous looking color, gorgeous looking interior to go with it. A crazy reliable engine and running gear. It's a good looking vehicle. They're luxurious and sporty at the same time. This one here is the most reliable Lexus by far. It only has 83,000 miles on it. It's in excellent shape inside and out. Somebody took care of it, and I got to tell you, the ES330 it's a tank. When it comes to reliability, it can't be beat, especially within the Lexus brand or anywhere else. Let's hop in this thing. Let me show you this. This is well preserved inside and out. Somebody was on top of the maintenance. Somebody kept it clean. Somebody loved it and nurtured it and kept this thing in excellent shape for the next drive. The next driver is going to be able to put 300,000 miles on top of what's here. This is barely broken in. For this vehicle, I would consider this new. Somebody was just crazy on top of maintenance with this thing, and this is on the top of my list, and will go for top dollar. I'll probably get outbid very, very quickly. The VVTi, variable valve, V6 3.3. I'd love to see this, guys. I want to show you the stickers, writing on the inside. It may look sloppy to you, but I love it because it means a mechanic was on top of the work, maintenance work. Any Volkswagen, any VW at all, get your Velcro sneakers, lace up your sneakers, run as fast as you can away. The SUVs from Lexus are also incredible. At 133,000 miles, this one is just broken in. What is this? The RS330, RX330. The RS and RX are excellent models. I do recommend both. They are excellent inside and out, very good materials. You will enjoy yourself in this interior on a good 6 to 8 hour drive. And there's the 3.3 V6 again, bulletproof and will run forever. This one's at the top on my list. This is a convertible. This is a hard top. The only bad thing, high mileage, but just broken in. You're going to be able to put another 200,000 miles on this thing. It's all the mechanical moving parts on the top. Now this top does work. I tried it, and I'm just, that's the only bad part about this one here. But once you have the top down, it's one of the most fun cars, especially in the Lexus model. The interior is in rough shape. It needs a bumper. I may be able to fix that. The V6 in this will run forever. Let's pull the dipstick and see what the oil looks like. Has it been maintained? It's getting darker, but it still has kind of an orange tinge to it. I'm happy about that. I just don't like to see black with just the drop on the dipstick. We'll pull the cap, make sure there's no frothy substance on the bottom of the cap or the top of the engine. Nope, and nope. We're good to go there. I want to show you the interior, how bad they get with the top being down by somebody that drove it 230,000 miles. I would reskin. I would just order reskins for the seats, fix the door panels, fix the steering wheel, and we'd be good to go. Clean it up, and I would be there would be a smile from ear to ear on my face. This thing fires right up, sounds incredible. Just a little bit overdue for service. I wouldn't be worried about this. This is still going to fetch a very good dollar, and it's going to be high on my list, and I'll probably get outbid. I always do on these things. Phew, almost out of breath here. This is Fast and Furious. I tried to visit as many cars and give you as many examples as I could. This thing has great tires. It's inspected until next year. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah, this is high on the list. When it comes to Toyota pickup trucks, what do I recommend? Well, all of them. Every single one. Tacoma, your Tundras, 190,000 miles, you're going to be able to put 190 on it. This is going to get at least 8 to 10 grand. When it comes to Ford pickup trucks, if it doesn't have the Triton and it doesn't have the 3-valve, if it's just a 2-valve, yeah, fine. This one's already put up at 99,000. And another one, Chevy here, guys. The fuel management system that cuts it from 8 cylinders down to 4 cylinders when you're cruising and not under load is horrible for the engines. Run the hell away. 2000 and older is what you're looking for. Mazda Miata, the best entry-level sports car for the money you're going to find. I'm worried about this because of all the aftermarket parts, but I still have to stop and look at it. Your Buick LeSabres, Centuries. Oh boy, there's a couple other models. The LaCrosse, excellent motors, 3.8 liters that are bulletproof, and you always, even if it's a C4, you stop and you look at the Corvettes because they always hold their value. Whew, I need a nap. All right, guys, the auction's over. We're back at the shop. We didn't take anything home today, and this is where I can talk to you about discipline when you're going to either view a car privately or go to a dealership or go to an auction. There she is, there's the shop manager. Hey, Bar, good girl. You're such a good girl. So when I pick out a few cars at the auction that I'm interested and I'm intending to bid on them, what I'll do is I'll go about 5 hours early to the auction. The auction starts at 3 p.m. on a Monday. I'll go and I will show up there about 9 or 10, somewhere in that area, and I'll start doing my homework on the cars that I want to bid on. And that's physically looking at them inside and out, up and down, looking for signs that it's been maintained and serviced, just like I show you in the videos. And that takes me quite a while. And then I'll go take a break and go eat lunch somewhere and do my homework while I'm eating lunch on what I found for each car. And then I have AI and an app that team up and help me come up with a price to pay for these vehicles, to bid on them, and not overbid. So whatever price I come up with, I make a note on my phone and I head back to the auction. And when we're going from car to car, when bids go above the price that I'm willing to pay, I have the discipline just to stop and walk away. Right in the middle of the auction, I'll just go like this and I'll turn around and walk away, and then the auctioneer will go to the other bidders that are still bidding on it. And if you have that discipline, you'll be successful, you'll be profitable, and you won't run into any serious problems. And it just happened that the 7, 8 cars I was looking at today, it came to the max I was willing to bid for it, and I walked away from every single one of them and lived to fight another day, because there will always be another auction. I go to 4 auctions a week, so I'm not worried about it. But just something to teach you, discipline is very, very important with a lot of aspects of life, but especially here in what we're doing today. If you have any questions, down in the comments section. If you enjoy the videos and find them entertaining or maybe even educational, share them. There are plenty of forums out there, groups you can share them to. If the channel grows, if the audience grows, the channel grows. If the channel grows, the quality grows, and we can do so much more. Also, hit the subscribe button if you're not a part of the family. We would love to have you. Hit the notification bell, and if a video strikes your liking, hit that thumbs up button. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video.